evening, Saya. Good evening, Zazu. Checking in with the evening report. Far away. How you beautiful people doing? Another beautiful day. See me when I talk about video game, I do this in all good fun, in all good fun. But what I do is expose a lot of things. So, see, people, you got some people, that they love to talk about sales, but sales is not the end all be all to video game, right? That's true. But my statement is sales never tell the truth about a console. Sales never told you that the signal strength needed fixed. Sales never told you that your disk space need to be increased. Sales never tell you that your that your console need more power and all that. Sales don't tell you all that. So sales never tell the truth about a console. Okay. So today, people say that Final Fantasy can't run on the Wii U, right? Well, we're gonna test that. We're gonna test that theory today and see if it's really true. Okay. Okay. Let's take the place. We're gonna use PlayStation 2 for a minute. Okay. PlayStation 2 is 300 megahertz, right? And it's using DVDs is usually it's a 4 gig CD, but it's 8 gigs when it's dual layer, right? Okay. So the PlayStation 2 is 300 megahertz and it was using a 8 gig CD for their Final Fantasy games, right? So there's about 3 Final Fantasies on the PlayStation 2. Actually 4. One of them is not an RPG though. So there's Final Fantasy 10 1 and 10 2. Wait a minute. See, Final Fantasy 10, 10 2, and then there's 12. Okay, there's these 3, right? These 3 Final Fantasies right here. These 3. Each one of these games is on a DVD disc that's about 8 gigs of storage. So 8 gigs, 8 gigs, 8 gigs, right? So that's 24 gigs of storage. All right. So the Wii U is a 3 gigahertz console with about 2 gigs of RAM. It comes with 32 gigs of RAM internally, and then it has a 2 terabyte external hard drive support. So the Wii U uses a 25 gig CD. So if these three games are all on an 8 gig CD, 8 gigs, right? That is 24 gigs of storage, right? On a CD, for 3 separate CDs, right? 24, 8, right? So the Wii U uses a 25 gig CD. All 3 of these games can fit on this Wii U CD with 1 gig left over. The Wii U can run every Final Fantasy that the PlayStation 2 has. Okay. Now, let's back it up a little bit. Now, okay, the PlayStation 3 had a whole bunch of Final Fantasies, right? These 3, right? These 3, right? These three Final Fantasies. The 3 of them. These 3 Final Fantasies, right? And each one of these Final Fantasies, they're on a 700 megabyte CD. This comes with 3 CDs, so that's 3 CDs. That's 700 megabytes. This probably has like 3 CDs. It's probably like 3 CDs with 700 megabytes, and this one the same. So these 3, right? These 3 Final Fantasies are all using 700 megabyte CDs, right? Okay. This is the Wii U's 25 gig CD. So Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 can all fit on this Wii U 25 gig CD. So yes, the Wii U can run Final Fantasy. So remember when I told you that they held out on the Wii U, stonewalled the Wii U, cursing it, condemning it, stalling the Wii U out, waiting it out, and then pushing, pulling, and use the sales and marketing commercial failure to build a Switch? Okay, what they did was lied about the console. Okay, The Wii U can run Final Fantasy. Not only that, let's say you have these three, right? Final Fantasy 12, 10 2, 10, 1, 10 2, and 12. Let's say if you want to collect the updates. Now you have the Wii U's 2 terabyte external hard drive support comes into play. So yes, the Wii U can run Final Fantasy. The ones that are on the Xbox One and PS4, the Wii U can run these games. Okay, so don't let people fool you saying that the Wii U can't run Final Fantasy. The Wii U can run Final Fantasy. Okay, it can run every Final Fantasy game on the PlayStation 1, all of them. Every Squaresoft RPG that's on the PlayStation 1. The Wii U with the 25 gig CD can run all of them. Okay? Every one of them. Every Enix RPG. The Wii U can run all them PlayStation 1 RPGs, all of them. The Wii U can run every PlayStation 2 RPG there is. Okay? Remember, this is a 25 gig CD. 888. That's 24 gigs. This is 25. So if you these 3 CDs can fit on this one. These three games can fit on this one CD with a gig left over. And if you want to collect the updates, then the Wii U's 2 terabyte external hard drive comes into play. Okay? So this notion that the Wii U can't run Final Fantasy is a lie. Okay? So one thing in life, there's a lie and then there's the truth. The truth will trump the lie all the time. All of it, all the time. The Wii U can run these games, okay? And all 3 of these games can fit on this one CD. Okay? And then if you want to collect the updates, you have the external hard drive to do that. Okay? And this is where, and then the Miiverse now comes into play, because you need to take a picture shots, and then you can draw the characters or the villains or whatever in the game that you like. Any one of these. Okay? The Wii U can run Final Fantasy, so don't be fooled by anybody out there that say it can't. It can run every PlayStation 1 RPG. All of them. Whoops, got this one upside down. Didn't realize that. It can run all the PlayStation 1 RPGs. All of them. Okay? Wii U can run every PlayStation 1 RPG there is. So what really happened to the Wii U was lies, excuses, and laziness. Okay? Because if Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 is a big game in its own right, and if Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than Witcher 3, and Witcher 3 is a big game in its own right, and if Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than Skyrim, and Skyrim is a huge game in its own right, and Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than all 3 games combined, there's plenty of games the Wii U can run. Okay? There's plenty of it. What happened to the Wii U was lies, laziness, and excuses. And Nintendo held out on the console. Okay? And that's a fact. Because these games can all fit on this 125 gig CD. All 3 of them. All 3 of them. Okay? These 3 games can fit on this 125 gig CD. Okay? So don't be fooled. Okay? By what people say about the Wii U can't run Final Fantasy. See, they always say numbers don't lie. But numbers never tell the truth about a console. It never do. It never do. What happened to the Wii U was lies, laziness, and excuses. Okay? The Wii U was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. It needed to be refreshed. It needed the GameCube and the Virtual Console, and the signal stream between the tablet and the console needed to be fixed. And this 25 gig CD could have been increased, say, to about 100 gigs. Okay? But like this 25 gig CD is right now, it can run a lot of Final Fantasy games. Okay? Like I said before, if Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than Fallout 4, Witcher 3, and Skyrim combined together, of course, the Wii U can run Final Fantasy 13.1, 13.2, and of course 14. Okay, what happened to the Wii U was lies, laziness, and excuses. Okay. Anyway, nice talking to you people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, dark side. I'm gone. Peace.